What's going on with Adidas? What's going on with Kanye West? Are these Yeezys even worth us buying that Adidas is pushing to us right now? Let's talk about it. Adidas has been restocking all kinds of different Yeezy SKUs lately. Overstock. Although the partnership between Kanye and Adidas is fully severed, we don't really know what the future of Yeezy is, or what we once knew as Yeezy from the Adidas brand. Now what we do know is all of these restocks are flooding the market with pairs, and the resale value has gone down for several silhouettes tremendously. Now, I've seen a lot of people shying away from some of these Yeezys, especially the 350 V2s that are restocking, and I want to explain why I think deep down in my gut that you should not be afraid to cop some of these to hold to resell. We've seen the slides restock, the foam runners. Those were no-brainer. Cop, quick flip, make your money, get out of it. We've spent years having such a hard time copping the Yeezy 350 V2s. Now we're seeing colorways like the Bones, the static non-reflectives, sitting in full size runs online. I will tell you firsthand that I had 7 pairs myself of the V2 Bones sitting in a consignment store. Days, and I mean days before this restock was announced, I was selling those pairs for $369.99. Just a rumor of the restock dropped prices on GOAT, StockX, all the way down to retail. Now we're even seeing resellers take hits on these pairs and ask below retail for them, which is insane. I'm one who believes that history repeats itself with the value of sneakers, so I want to show you guys some of these stats here. If we look at the 1-year price history of the 350 V2 Bone colorway, you can see for the entire past year, it's held high 2s, low 3s in value. And honestly, they even started to mature more like right before the restock was announced. They were touching low 3s, soon to be mid 3s, just because everybody wants that clean, crisp, white pair of Yeezys. They match everything. They look super nice when they're brand new in box, and they're hard to keep clean, so there's not a lot of clean used pairs floating around. You have to buy them dead stock. Now, end of July, early August, you can see that huge price dip all the way down to $216. You can't even touch these retail for less than $245 after tax and shipping. Did they really release that many pairs? Like, is the supply so high that the demand's gonna drop that much to have no value for these sneakers, no value to buy, to resell at least? And what happens if Adidas doesn't remaster these exact same colorways? What if we never see a Bone colorway of the 350 V2 again? You're telling me that people aren't going to want to buy these in the future to wear because they're the comfiest Adidas shoe that's ever been made? I'm finding it really hard to believe. I think that these are going to be here to stick around maybe forever. Same with the static non-reflective V2. Look at the 12-month trade range on StockX, all the way up to over $700. In 2022, you can see the prices staying well over $400. Now there's almost a full size run sitting on finish line as we speak, and the price on StockX, GOAT, and others has dropped right at or below retail. And there for sure has not been as many pairs of the statics that have released as compared to the Bones. Again, a nice clean white colorway. I honestly favored the statics a little bit myself whenever they dropped. I even have a pair of these in my own personal rotation. I just think there's a lot of unknowns right now. People want to know exactly what Adidas is going to do, exactly what Kanye is going to do. Are we going to see these exact same shoes, these exact same colorways, just without Yeezy on the insole? If that's the case, then I can see how the market could tank for these, especially if these shoes become mass-produced and Adidas tries to get all their money back that they lost from the Kanye deal. They would have lost a whole heck of a lot more if they weren't able to sell these products now. Now, I'm not saying go cop 50 pairs of the Bones and 50 pairs of the statics and you're going to retire off of them. But my gut feeling right now tells me that if I had a crystal ball, in 2 years I'm going to be telling myself, man, I wish I would have bought 50 pairs of the Bones and 50 pairs of the statics. I never give you guys advice that I wouldn't take myself. I'm not out here buying up all the Bones and the static V2s because of those unknowns. I don't know exactly what the future of Adidas, Kanye, the Yeezy silhouette, any of that is for that matter. But what I do know is the Yeezy 350 V2 is the most comfortable pair of shoes that I have in my collection. These colorways are fire. Everybody's going to want a crisp, clean, white pair of sneakers in the future. And having those on ice gives you leverage in the sneaker resale market. The fate of the value of these sneakers is going to be in Adidas' hands. Let me know what you guys think in the comments below. Do you guys think Yeezys are dead now? You guys think now's the time to invest in them? I'm curious to hear your opinion. Drop that in the comments below. Hit me up on IG. You know the handle is the same, at AllAVSneakers. Make sure you guys subscribe, turn on those notifications for more sneaker related news. Thank you guys for watching, and do not forget, this is all about sneakers.